going to war. These are two of the best middleweights ever, and they're standing in front of each other going to war.
Hearns is down! Hearns is down in the third round, and on his back! He can't continue!
Marvin Hagler fought Thomas Hearns on April 15, 1985, at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. The fight was billed as the fight or the war, two legendary competitors going for an amazing 3 rounds of boxing that ended with Tommy Hearns defeated. 41 years later we seek redemption for that fateful new, in a new mod for Undisputed 3 called The Striking Project. Let's see if Tommy, the Hitman, Hearns can overcome one of his biggest defeats this time.
It's a welterweight matchup between Phil Baroni and Royce Gracie. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Zenergy, powered by Zions, the official energy drink of the UFC. Once again, with our official introductions for this battle, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Torrance, California. Presenting the legendary UFC Hall of Fame Octagon Warrior, Royce Gracie. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer and a wrestler. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, the New York Badass, Phil Baroni. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, our referee. Mike Goldberg alongside my partner Joe Rogan, and we are ready to get this fight started. Royce Gracie, Phil Baroni, and here we go. Royce Gracie, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the first UFC Hall of Famer. He was inducted alongside one of his biggest rivals, and that's Ken Shamrock. He won very often, very early, and what amazed most of the world was this little man, if you will, 180, 185 pounds, beating fighters so much bigger and stronger than him.
Yeah, his early fights really were an outstanding infomercial on Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, because it just showed that if you do not understand his family's art, that you are helpless against it. And it was truly an awesome moment for martial arts, because it's what everybody always wanted to see in martial arts. The smaller, more skillful man easily defeating the bigger, stronger man, which, you know, really with jiu-jitsu is the only way you ever get to see that.
Under 3 minutes now. He is just coming away.
Oh, big left hook.
Quick hands.
Baroni is bleeding.
1-6. Make him reach it, make him pay.
And again.
He loves throwing that punch. Oh!
2 minutes remains in round number 1. And now he's answered.
Don't do anything sloppy. Keep pressuring him once you get him moving back.
Wow! Looping hook there.
And he caught him again.
Oh, big kick.
Just over a minute remains. Push kick. Under a minute remains.
Good body punches. We're seeing a lot of power shots getting countered by quicker strikes here, Mike. You can throw bombs all day, but if you're getting tagged by a faster fighter coming in, it'll throw you off over and over. He ate that one.
First round is in the books. Both fighters showing some pretty effective stand-up striking, Joe.
Yeah, they seem to have no interest in going to the ground.
You just got to get a little more active there, okay? Keep that range. A lot more range.
Listen, jab, okay? I don't want you looking at him. I want you step jabbing with the quick.
All right, let's go to the replay, Mike. This was that counter. Such unbelievable timing on that. And a punishing counter right here. You can see all it takes is one opening and bang. And here's a solid, clean counter shot. Those can really take a fighter out of his game plan. Some good striking in that round, Mike.
Don't chase him. Use your range. A lot of turns. Be sharp.
Chandela gets us set for round 2.
Are you ready?
Second round, fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Both guys staying in tight.
Take your time. Nice and relaxed. 19.
Nice right hand.
And he answers. Again teeing off. And another left hand. Body shot.
Oh, nice counter left hook right there. What an exchange here.
Oh, and punishing the midsection.
Oh, body shot. Nice body kick.
Over the top of that big right. Combination.
And again.
Oh, they're just throwing.
Oh, they're exchanging. Left hook, he's down. He got tagged there, but it looks like he's recovered. I can't believe he got back to his feet, but he is hurt badly. Oh, beautiful hook.
Unbelievable counter punch, and this fight is over. Hoist Gracie with the victory.
Let's take a look at that again. Look at the timing of this hook, Mike. And here we see it again.
Good night. Watch it again, Joe.
Wow.
Right on the button. And with the official decision, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by knockout, Hoist Gracie!
Hoist Gracie earns the victory.